Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four-states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome in, everyone, and happy Friday, Friday the 13th, as we have another CNC matchup on our hands. The Riverton Rams head into Galena. Galena just coming off a 3-game road trip, so they return home for another conference game. Galena was able to get a win and 2 losses during that road trip, but now they have a red-hot Riverton Rams team coming into this arena. The Rams are 4-3 on the season with 4 consecutive wins, 3 of those wins being over conference opponents such as Caney Valley, Girard, and Columbus. On this 4-game win streak for the Rams, they have held the opponent under 30 points a game in their last 4, and they're averaging about 35 points per game as a team. In their first 3, complete different teams, so they must have made some kind of adjustments. They gave up 60 points a game in their first 3 games, 60 or more in each of those. And now, don't know, we'll see what kind of team they are tonight, but Galena certainly has some catching up to do in the standings as they've got off to a rough start, but learned a lot about their team, starting off 2-5, dropped one against a really good Colgan team, 35-63 on Tuesday, which was a hard game really for anybody. Even this Riverton team fell pretty bad to that Columbus team. Galena heading into this game 1-3 in league play, losing 2 straight league play games. And so last game, I feel like they learned a lot about themselves. They played tough last game and didn't give up. So it shows that this team really wants to be out there and they want to try and get that record improved as we head closer to March, where playoff basketball will begin. We're about mid-January, so only about 6 weeks away from playoff basketball. Galena still has a tough road coming up for them as they still have multiple league opponents to play. And tonight could be a great start to start a little winning streak in the middle of the season, kind of boost some team morale. So for the Bulldogs tonight, it's really big for them to get off to a fast start. They don't play well when they're behind. They like to force a lot of shots and kind of play out of control. They create a lot of turnovers when they get down early, like we saw in that Colgan game. Colgan came out quick and put 11 points on them, and Galena only had I believe, 2 field goals there in the first quarter. So it's crucial for Galena really to come out here today and prove a message to Riverton by driving in the lanes, kind of slashing them, drawing fouls. Anytime you're getting in the lanes, drawing fouls, that's always a good thing. It's getting you to the free throw line, which Galena has 2 good free throw shooters in Mia Sarwinski and Riley Boyce. They've shown consistently they're able to knock it down from the line. So I'd like to see a little more of them being able to get into the paint and really drive and try and draw some fouls on this Riverton team who's been on a red hot streak. So that's one of the first things Galena is going to need to do to start this game off. And for Galena, another way to get open, using the pick and roll. We see Sarwinski and Boyce where they'll set pick and roll for each other and try and get open. So for Galena on the season, they're averaging about 46 points a game and giving up 53 points a game, which their record being 2-5, that's not something you'd guess. They're averaging about 10 turnovers a game. So there's a little bit to be cleaned up there, but that all comes with time and learning, which this team has 2 seniors on it. And Mia Sarwinski, truly one of the main leaders on this team. Looking for her to step up big tonight as she already leads school history in points. So tonight could be a great opportunity for her to, her and her teammates to get a win against a really good Riverton team and boost that league record. Right now they're sitting in the bottom half of the standings, I believe the bottom third, and Riverton sitting in the top third of the region, which is how Sub-State would play out. So this game could be a really crucial game coming down to it later in March. So we're just about 3.5 minutes away from tip-off here from Galena, Kansas, where the Bulldogs will take on the Lady Rams. But we're going to have one more quick message for you, and we'll come back with keys to the game and starting lineups, all coming up next on Galena Sports Live.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done, roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back into Galena Sports Live. Now that we're under a minute before tip-off, I wanted to remind you that pregame is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So we're going to step away here as we do the national anthem real quick.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209. Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both
So welcome back, everyone, as I'm going to get to some keys to the game here for Galena. Something that's really big is I think they're going to need to play really physical again, and they're going to have to win a lot of the 50-50 ball battles. Last Tuesday against Colgan, they were able to get in a lot of jump balls, but if they can win the 50-50 ball battle and stay active on the boards, really boxing out, making that a point, to just box out, then that could be something that's very crucial to them. All right, so I'm going to get to some starting lineups now. So starting off with the Rams, starting junior number 3, Chloe Parker. Senior, number 11, Labrie Higginbotham. Senior, number 15, Morgan Compton. Senior, number 31, J.C. Thomason. Junior, number 34, E.J. Wells. And starting for your Bulldogs, sophomore, number 2, Riley Boyd. Kinsey Holden. Junior, number 34, Megan Fields. So now teams are getting set for tip-off, as the Bulldogs still have yet to break their team huddle. Tipping off for the Rams, J.C. Thomason. And for the Bulldogs, Riley Boyce. And the Rams will win the tip-off and retain possession first. Already a little pressure. Now they're going to kick it to the wing. Thought about it. Now Labrie Higginbotham will take the shot, and Riley Boyce is there to rebound. Sarwinski will bring the ball up for the Lady Bulldogs. Hands it off to Boyce. Tried to go left, but didn't get anything there. Sarwinski with the ball. Getting the play from the sideline. Now driving baseline. Forcing her way inside. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, Sturgis. Back out. Sarwinski from the top of the 3. Rolls around and goes out, but the ball's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. So it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Already some early second chance opportunities. A good sign for the Bulldogs. Sarwinski with it. Forcing her way into the paint. Going up. Shot too strong. Rebound Riverton. Now the ball's finally possessed by Riverton, and they'll take it the other way. Chloe Parker bringing the ball up. Now they're going to have a travel call against Morgan Compton on the Rams, so it'll be First turnover of the game for the Rams. Now the Bulldogs have a chance to score first. Get the scoring frenzy started. Boys with it on the right wing. Now driving into the middle, kicking. Sturgis from the left corner, no good. Emma Smith there to rebound, and she has the basket. Easy layup for two. Quickly inside, Thomason with it. Emma Smith there, and a double dribble called. So good defense inside by Emma Smith, forces a turnover on the Rams and gives the Bulldogs the basketball back. Sarwinski driving, gets inside, and she's going to be fouled. So she'll go to the line and shoot two. This foul will go against Chloe Parker for the Rams. Sarwinski's first one too strong. Sarwinski gets the second one to go. Now at the top of the key, Thomason driving inside. Her layup, no good. Offensive rebound and a putback for two. Gives the Rams their first points of the game. Boys with it at the top of the key. Kick to Sturgis in the corner. Her three, no good. Now a fight for the loose ball. And Thomason comes up with it. Fast break opportunity. Sturgis with good defense not to foul. And we're going to have a jump ball on the floor. So the ball is going to go with Galena. Good job by Arista Sturgis to get back and stop her there by not fouling. Checking in for your Bulldogs. Number 12, Morgan Strong. And number 22, Kenzie Holden. Sarwinski taking a three at the top of the key and swoosh. That extends the Bulldogs' lead to 4 early. Now Thomason with it, driving in the paint, and her layup with the right hand's good. So Thomason starting to become a problem in the paint for the Bulldogs. Riley Boyce inside, tough shot, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Lavery Higginbotham to bring the ball up for the Rams. Now inside to Thomason. She spins and goes with her right hand. Is going to get fouled on the arm. So she'll have 2 free throws at the line. This foul goes on number 10, Mia Sarwinski, her first personal. Team first. Thomas is the first one. Too strong. And the second one's good. 1 out of 2 from the line that time. Sarwinski to bring it up for the Bulldogs. Ball screen by Boyce. And Sarwinski gets the bucket to go for 2. Good ball screen by Boyce for Sarwinski to blow by and get to the hoop. Now to Thomason in the corner. Back up top to Morgan Compton. Lexi Mallet with it. Well, Thomason has it, gets it inside, and we're going to have a foul called. This foul's going to go against number 22, Kenzie Holden, her first, team second. First one's no good. Second one's good from Labrie Higginbotham. Well, boys with it, weaving side to side. Tried to shake her defender and stepped out of bounds. So that'll be Galena's first turnover of the game. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, Arista Sturgis. Bulldogs trying to put some pressure on the Lady Rams now and force a turnover. Be unsuccessful that time. And they're going to whistle Maddie Darnaby for a travel. Some early costly turnovers for the Rams. Sawinski has it now, powering her way inside, finds Boys on the wing. Now quickly over to Sturgis, and Sturgis will kick it back out to Mia Sarwinski. Sarwinski drives, kicks. Boys trying to get to the hoop, but tough defense by Labrie Higginbotham. Now ball taken away from Kenzie Holden. Now an outside three from the corner. This one no good from Morgan Compton. And Sarwinski tried to save it, but stepped out of bounds. So the ball stay with the Rams. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 21, Marley Shoemaker. Now a bad pass by the Rams and stolen by Shoemaker. As Boys has it going the other way. Now Arista Sturgis three is good. So we're going to take our first break with 2:16 to play. The Bulldogs lead by 5. We'll be back after this message.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located
to the corner. Now they get it inside, and the basket's good from Maddie Darnaby. And they're going to call a foul. So they're going to give her the Sarwinski goes behind the back, now steps back and tried to find Emma Smith inside, but they weren't on the same page that time. Lexi Mallet with it, guarded closely by Riley Boyce. Now we get it to the outside, working around the perimeter. Driving inside with the running floater, and Chloe Parker gets it to go to tie this at 11. Rams coming out of the timeout strong with 5 consecutive points now. Sarwinski quickly to the basket and gets fouled and gets it to go. Tough basket as she got bumped and fallen away from the hoop. Gets it to go and has a free throw on the way. And Sarwinski completes the three-point play. So Bulldogs stopped the 5-0 run from the Rams with that Sarwinski three-point play. Top of the key, now lost control of it for a second. Now kick to the corner, and this three is good from Lavery Higginbotham. Higginbotham ties it back up at 14s. Sarwinski kick to the corner. Sturgis' three just short, and a rebound by the Rams. Quickly pushed up the court by Chloe Parker, and now slows it down. So there's under 30 seconds to remain. And Emma Smith gets in there, force a Ram turnover. Good defensive play. Now Sturgis for three, and she gets her second one of the game. Now a three-point frenzy here in the first quarter. Quick shot thrown up. Now Shoemaker has it, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So a good quarter for the Bulldogs as they lead by 3 at the end of one quarter. Coming up after this quick message, we'll have second quarter action here from Galena Sports Live.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back, everyone, as we begin second quarter action. Bulldogs lead by a narrow margin of 3. Good shooting quarter. Now inside. Thomason's layup rolls around and goes down. Brings it to within 1. Sarwinski, quick 3 from the right wing. That one no good, off the side of the rim. Sarwinski already with 8 points there in the first quarter. Had some help from the 3-point line also from Marista Sturgis, knocked down 2 threes. Now they continue to work it around the perimeter. Ball screen set, and Boyce pokes it away from Parker. Now they're going to bring it back up top and reset the offense. Trying to get it inside, and ball turned over. Marista Sturgis there to steal the pass away. Sarwinski blows by and now tries to bank it off the glass. And we're going to have a jump ball on the court. So it's going to go to the Rams. Or correction, they're going to say it's going to go to Galena now. So they'll have it under their own basket. Sturgis has it in the right corner and tried to drive to the hoop, but stopped her feet, or stopped dribbling before she stopped moving her feet. So a Turnover there for the Bulldogs. Some good pressure up top. Now they work it down inside to Thomason. It's quick passing by the Rams. Bulldogs not jumping. Now kicked inside. Layup no good by A.J. Wells. Galena pushed it the other way. Now Boyd steps back, takes a shot. No good. Labry Higginbotham there to rebound it. Now with it, as Thomason's going to get fouled. So she's going to have 2 shots at the line. This foul is going to go against Emma Smith for the Bulldogs. That'll be her first personal. Team 4th. And the second one's good from Thomason. Now Boys with it. Boys drives in, chucks up a shot, and she's going to be fouled. This foul is going to go against number 31, J.C. Thomason of the Rams. Boyce banks the first one in. Her first attempt of the night. Gets her first points of the night. And Boy's second one too strong. Long rebound to Morgan Compton. Now to the outside. Quick shot taken. No good from Labry Higginbotham. Rebound Riley Boyce. Crosses over. Now Reeves inside. Banks it. Off the backboard and in. Thomason with it. Now a double team coming. She passes out and a travel committed by Morgan Compton. Turns the ball back over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs already scoring 20 points in this first half. In this 4-game winning streak for the Rams, they held each opponent under 30 points, 3 of them being league opponents. So they're going to call they called an off-ball foul there against Kenzie Holden. So that's her second personal, team 5th. Chloe Parker with it. Tried to get it inside to Thomason, and a kickball violation is going to be called. Coming in for the Bulldogs, number 12, Morgan Strong. E.J. Wells with it at the top. Now Parker was going to drive and kicks it and finds an open Avery Barnett for a 2-point basket. Schwowinski nearly fell down. Might have been shaken up on the play, but she looks to be all right. So she's all right. She's going to go take a seat on the bench. Now on the perimeter. Finds Chloe Parker. Now Parker has it. She'll bring it back to the top. Now passing inside and stolen away by Arista Sturgis. Boys comes away with it. Fast break opportunity. Drives in and gets the bucket to go. As Boys has come to life here in the second quarter. 5 points. Now to the corner. Then worked inside. Shot no good, but a second chance point. Chloe Parker with the offensive rebound and putback. Ties things at 22. It's a strong a strong bounce off the rim. Emma Smith had good defense, but Chloe Parker was there first. She was in perfect position. And now a mistake by the Bulldogs commits their 5th turnover of the game. Checking back into the game for the Bulldogs, Mia Sarwinski. Now inside. EJ Wells with it, no good. Sarwinski has the rebound. Quick kick and a deep 3 taken by Boyce. It doesn't get rim. And the Rams will take it the other way. Now a pass meant to go inside to EJ Wells, but ball might have slipped out of her hand there and threw it away out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs. Sturgis with it. Closely guarded by Avery Barnett. Inside, Thomason with it. Now she kicks. Chloe Parker's shot rolls around and goes down to give Riverton their first lead of the game. Sarwinski with it, takes a shot from the free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound by Thomason. Now Chloe Parker driving, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Chloe Parker. She bumped into Arista Sturgis. So now the Bulldogs have it. They trail by 2 with a minute to play. Megan Fields tried to drive, and a foul is going to be called against Riverton. Foul goes against number 31, J.C. Thomason. Thomason's going to leave the game, and Maddie Darnaby is going to check in for the Rams. Inbound to Sturgis there. Now Sarwinski with a tough shot. Couldn't get it to go, but Megan Fields comes away with the offensive rebound. Boys shot inside, no good. And rebounded by Maddie Darnaby. Two really good opportunities for the Bulldogs. Rams working it around. Now they get it inside. EJ Wells back out. Shot no good. And another rebound. Back out to Labrie Higginbotham. Now a shot taken and way off by Maddie Darnaby. Only 5 seconds to play, so Sarwinski takes a deep three. Had the range, but just missed it. So that's going to send us to halftime. Your Bulldogs trail by 2 at the break. Coming up after this quick message, we'll recap some of the first half stats and key plays. All that coming up next on the Mercy Halftime Show.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family-owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the States area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Halftime show is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So at the break, the Bulldogs trail by 2. Really strong first quarter they got out to. Only down 2 at halftime. Played a really solid first half. But before we dive into more of that, I'm going to get to first half stats. Leading the way, Mia Sarwinski with 9 points. All 9 of her points coming in the first quarter. Arista Sturgis with 6. Riley Boyce with 5. And Emma Smith with 2. Wanted to start off with the Bulldogs only scoring 5 points there in the second quarter. That kind of hurt them. Riley Boyce being their only player to score in that quarter after coming out and scoring 17 points there in the first quarter. That's exactly how they want to set the tone. And that was a really good quarter for them. One of the better quarter is they're working the ball around, and inside they were able to create second chance points. And with those second chance points, they were able to get a lot more open layups. Emma Smith had a offensive rebound and an easy putback. And then Sarwinski had a couple nice drives where she drove, had one and one where she was able to draw the foul. And then boys, certainly not, or driving inside and being able to draw the fouls too. That's what's really opened the perimeter up for Arista Sturgis, who knocked down 2 threes in the first quarter. Haven't seen her knock down too many since those first couple games. So it's good to see that she came out on fire tonight and kind of got a little jump start going for Galena there, as Riverton had to call a timeout. Galena had scored 7 or 8 straight points, and Riverton came back, and it's been back and forth all game. The first lead Riverton took was to take the lead going into the half, where it's 2, because Galena came out and they really jumped on them there early. But for the Bulldogs, on defense, they've been really active, kind of getting their hands in passing lanes, forcing turnovers on Riverton. Maybe not like a Riverton team that they usually play like. But it's really good to see that there's multiple players in there boxing out. I think that's a big thing. Whenever shot goes up, I see 3 or 4 white jerseys in the paint every time, wanting to get the offensive or the defensive rebound no matter where it goes. So that's a huge point. And for Riverton, what really killed them there in that half was their turnovers. With the opportunities they did have, they were able to convert quite a bit on, and they had a couple transition opportunities on Galena turnovers, unable to convert those, but really good defense by Galena, able to get back and not draw a foul. One of the main ones that stood out was a fast break, and Sturgis poked it away when one of Riverton's players, I'm not exactly sure, so I'm not going to say the name, and she was able to poke it away and force a turnover off of her leg. That was one of the plays that stood out a little more there in the first half. So we're at about 2 minutes until third quarter action begins. So before that, I'm going to take one more quick break, and we'll be back with more Bulldog basketball here on Galena Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
So welcome back in to Galena Sports Live. Rams will get the ball to inbound. Worked it inside now. Kick to the corner. Chloe Parker with it. Now Rams passing around the perimeter, looking to get the ball inside, and they try to get the ball into EJ Wells, but pass was a little too far out of her outstretched reach. That'll be her second personal. So now another mistake by the Rams as they pass it out of bounds and give it back to the Bulldogs. Good chance for the Bulldogs to convert early here in the third quarter on some of these unnecessary turnovers committed by the Rams. So Winsky has it driving in, open lane, and gets it to roll off the left side of the glass. Now inside, Thomason with it, goes up and gets the basket to go over a couple Bulldog defenders. Now Sarwinski takes a deep three and gets it to go. Great shot by Sarwinski. She takes those threes every once in a while and gets them to go too. Now inside, Thomason with it, and she's going to be fouled. So she'll have 2 free throws. Foul goes against number 3, Arista Sturgis, her first. Thomason's first. Goes down. And Thomason gets both to go that time. So Winsky with it. Now a screen set by Boyce. Kick, now a drive. And Boyce couldn't get it to go. Now inside, Thomason's layup, no good. Tipped around a couple times, and Holden comes down with it. Now Sarwinski has control, brings it up the court. Goes behind the back. Good defense by Chloe Parker. Finds Holden. Out of the corner, Sturgis 3. And no good. Look good from here, but a little too strong. Drive, now jump stop and a shot. No good. Holden had possession of it, but Chloe Parker rips it away, and she's going to be fouled on the shot. So a 3-point play possible here. This foul goes against number 22, Kinsey Holden, her third personal for the Bulldogs. Team foul number 3. And no good. Rams come away with it as it hit a couple Bulldog players' fingertips, but nobody could control it. The Rams come away with it. Now inside, Chloe Parker's shot is good. So that, with those second chance points, turns into a 4-point play for Riverton. So they move out in front by 5. Sturgis with it, loses her dribble, and we're going to have a travel called. And I believe it's going to be a timeout on the floor called by Galena. So we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back with more Bulldog basketball here on Galena Sports Live.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
So welcome back in. Galena currently trails by 5 to the Lady Rams. Now a couple players on the ground fighting for it, and we're going to have a jump ball. So possession arrow points to Galena. Shawinski with it. Takes it from just beyond the free throw line. No good. Shoe takes it to Sturgis. And possession will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Shawinski gives it to Boys. Shawinski looked to shoot it, finds Shoemaker inside. Now Shoemaker's going to turn it over back to the Rams. Now Thomason has it, turns around with the right hand and gets it to go. Bulldogs need to stop this Riverton run. Now Sarwinski a step back 3. No good, out of bounds to the Rams. Now with it, Avery Bennett. Kick to the corner. And the three's good from Labry Higginbotham to extend the Riverton lead to 10 points now. Bulldogs trying to set something up. Now Sturgis with it on the left wing. Screen set by Shoemaker. Back outside, a three taken by Sarwinski, no good. And Chloe Parker comes away with it. Now, Chloe Parker dribbled it off her leg. So, Riverton turnover. Morgan Strong checking in for Arista Sturgis. Strong with it. Now she finds Boyce. Boyce spin move to get into the paint, and there's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow point to Riverton. Thomason with it. Now gets it inside. Quickly passed around the perimeter by the Rams. Drive. Chloe Parker running shot. No good, but she's going to be fouled on the shot. And will go to the line for two. This foul goes against number 21, Marley Shoemaker, her second personal. Team foul number 4. First one's good. And Chloe Parker gets both from the line that time. Sarwinski goes behind the back, throws up an acrobat shot, no good, long rebound. Riverton with it. Now they'll think about slowing things down. Rams looking to take this to the end of the third quarter. Now the ball is going to be lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. So Galena will get one last shot in the third quarter. Now pass stolen away. Bad pass trying to get it into Marley Shoemaker. It'll be the 8th Bulldog turnover of the game. Riverton with 5 seconds to get a shot off. Chloe Parker driving. Now chucks it up and too strong. So that'll be the score at the end of the 3. At the end of 3, your Lady Bulldogs trailed the Lady Rams by 12 at the end of the third quarter. Coming up next, fourth quarter action, where we'll see if the Bulldogs can mount a comeback. All that coming up next on Galena Sports Live.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete...
So welcome back to live action, where the Bulldogs will have possession first to start the fourth quarter of action. Bulldogs only trailed by 2 at half, but Riverton came out of the locker room hot and extended their lead to 12. So the Bulldogs have a lot of work to do if they want to make a comeback tonight. Boyce with it, tries to get it to Megan Fields, and it's going to be a turnover committed by the Bulldogs. Good double team there. Now inside, Thomason with it. Megan Fields and Emma Smith both there guarding, and I believe they're going to call a lane or like a 5-second violation in the lane. Boys with it, spinning left. I was trying to find someone open. We're going to have a timeout from the sideline called. Coach Shockey called it from the sideline. So we're going to have a timeout on the floor. And we'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So timeout just called by the Bulldogs. So they didn't want to have a turnover there. Fields with an open shot and gets it to go. That'll be her first 2 points of the game. Now kick to Thomason. Chloe Parker with it at the top of the key. Now to the corner, Morgan Compton. Inside to Thomason. Right hand layup and gets it to go off the glass for 2. Now Megan Fields has it. Over to Boyce. Boyce gets bumped while trying to drive to the hoop. And a foul's going to be called on number 3, Chloe Parker, for the Rams. That'll be her third personal. Only the Rams' first team foul of the half. So a pretty clean half for them. The Bulldogs 5 team fouls. Pretty clean half overall. Charwinski fading away. No good. Now a run after the ball. Chloe Parker comes away with it. Fast break and almost tackled by Arista Sturgis there. So she'll pick up her second personal on that play and team foul number 6. Chloe Parker will go to the line and shoot, as she can't get the first one to go. Second one's good. Sarwinski goes behind the back, almost lost control of it, but now takes a three from the left side of the wing and gets that to go. Now some pressure shown by the Bulldogs. Parker almost lost control of it, but now Riverton has it over almost. And Jay Wells with it. Now Morgan Compton thought about it, but passed it back to Thomason. Thomason driving, spinning. Now a three from the corner, and that's good from Morgan Compton. Sturgis driving, trying to bounce pass it into Boyce, but out of the reach. Her outstretched arm turns it over for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs will keep pressure on them as they try and create turnovers in this press. The Rams successfully break the press that time. Now inside, Thomason shot over defenders, good. Extends the lead to 14 now for the Rams, their largest lead of the game. Boyce weaved inside, but couldn't get it to go. Now Chloe Parker with speed at the other end, jump stops and gets it to go. Now Boyce with it. Finds Megan Fields. Closely guarded by Lainey Higginbotham. And now a foul is going to be called. This foul is going to go against Chloe Parker, her fourth personal. Inbound goes to Sturgis. She takes a quick three, no good. And a rebound by E.J. Wells. Now inside, E.J. Wells gets it to go. Easy bucket there. Pass over the top and into the paint. Now a three, but the refs blew it dead. Arista Sturgis stepped out of bounds there. Now under 3 minutes to play. E.J. Wells with it, uses the left hand. No good. Megan Fields there to get the rebound. Strowinski driving. Now back to the corner. Sarwinski takes a three and got fouled. Nearly got it to go. But they'll give her 3 shots at the line. Sarwinski's first free throw is good. Gets the second to go. And gets all three of them to go. Gives her 20 points on the night. Averaging about 24 points a game so far this season. Sarwinski and Boyce, with only two in double figures. Now inside, EJ Wells is going to be fouled. And gets the bucket to go. EJ Wells can't get the free throw to go. Now, miscommunication by the Bulldogs on the rebound. Gives it back to Riverton. Yeah. Sorry. Nah, you're good. Yes, sir. Now, boys driving right to left. Shot no good. EJ Wells the rebound. The Bulldogs trail 35-52 with a minute 30 to play in the game. Scoreboard just messed up, so I want to work on fixing that real quick. I'm not exactly sure what happened with it. Okay, there we go. So we have a timeout on the floor, but make sure and stick with us after this game's over because we're going to recap the game, have all the stats here for you, and then shortly after that, we'll have boys varsity taking on Riverton. Tip-off's expected for about 7:30, so about 20 minutes from now at the conclusion of this game. Should be about 15 minutes. Bulldogs with 6 turnovers here in the second half, 11 on the game. Riverton came out and played a really strong second half so far, or really throughout. So they were able to slice and dice and kind of get whatever points they wanted. So Riverton to inbound. And they get it inbounded to Chloe Parker. She's had a huge second half for the Rams. Bulldogs led throughout most of the first half. Now, offensive foul going to be called. Sarwinski taking the charge. And be called on Chloe Parker, her 5th personal. Now, tried to get it inside, but pass deflected, and Thomason comes up with it. As we have about a minute to play now. It's been all Rams. Rams are going to move to 5-3 on the season. And the Bulldogs will move to 2-7 on the season. Bulldogs dropping their last 3 league games. Had that big win against Baxter Springs in blowout fashion, but have faced a lot stiffer competition since that. At the line, Labrie Higginbotham. All the subs coming in for Riverton. Higginbotham gets both to go. Sarwinski with pace down to the other end, driving in, and gets an easy basket to go. On near turnover. And we're going to have a timeout called on the floor. So we'll step away for a minute. Under 30 seconds to play in this one. When we get back, we'll conclude things here at this game.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to the final 30 seconds of this game. Maybe 1 or 2 possessions here for each team. Oh, almost a turnover, and now it is stolen away. Sarwinski in open lane, drives to the hoop and is fouled. So she'll have 2 free throws at the line. Sarwinski's first one rolls around and doesn't go down. And gets a second one to go to give her 23 on the night. Now ball stolen away again. And a foul is going to be called on the Rams. Bulldogs not giving up yet. Still diving for all the loose balls. Sarwinski takes a corner 3 and gets it to go. Now still keeping the pressure on and forcing another turnover, but one last shot for Galena. 1.4 seconds left to play in this one. Get it in, and Sturgis chucks it up, almost got it to go, but that's going to conclude it for this one. The Bulldogs lose it 41-54 to the Rams. Bulldogs dropped to 2-7 on the season and 1-4 in league play. We'll recap all that coming up next on the Mercy postgame show after this short message.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Welcome into the Mercy postgame show, presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the four states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So the Lady Bulldogs dropped this one 41-54 to the Riverton Rams after having a strong first half, only trailing by 2. Riverton came out strong in the second half and put the Lady Bulldogs away. Leading scorer on the night, Mia Sarwinski with 26 points, Riley Boyce with 7, Arista Sturgis with 6 points, and Megan Fields and Emma Smith each with 2 of their own. The Bulldogs turned the ball over 11 times tonight, which I could argue Riverton probably turned the ball over more. They had a lot of miscues there on offense where they didn't know where players were cutting and kind of looked lost there for a little bit. But then they started really exploiting the paint, getting the ball inside the paint to Jaycee Thomason, and also they kept getting it inside to Chloe Parker. She had a big game as she was able to really drive in and draw fouls, and that's what it came down to. Galena there in the first half got off to a start exactly how they wanted to, where they came out and were up 6 or 7 at one point there, and Riverton came out and made a strong comeback, and Galena had no answer for it once the second half began, really. Galena, their scoring, they had 5 players scored tonight, but against Colgan 3 nights ago, only having 2 players score. Sturgis came alive today. I thought she was going to have a big game as she came out shooting the 3 ball really good, but kind of went missing in the second half when they needed to knock some threes down. And also, they didn't do as good a job of rebounding there in the second half, where they allowed a lot more second chance points and a lot more free throw attempts for the Rams. So a tough loss for Galena, knowing that they were leading for most of the first half and then couldn't come out strong in the second half. They'll have some things to work out before the Tony DuBray Classic next week. As play begins Monday, is what the girls will take on. I believe they take on Nebco on Monday. Or that might be the boys I'm thinking of. The boys will take on Nebco on Tuesday, and the girls will take on Arma. I was informed we're not broadcasting those games on Monday and Tuesday, but for the rest of the tournament, we will have all those games live for you here on Galena Sports Live. So if you guys are wondering, I just wanted to put that out there. We won't be broadcasting games Monday and Tuesday. But for now, I'm going to transition things more towards the boys' game since we're under 9 minutes away from tip-off now. Huge CNC matchup. Riverton Rams coming to this one 4-2. They're 2-2 in league play so far with a win over Girard Tuesday. They won 49-47, so a close one there as Galena's played Girard and they were able to take care of them. Girard created a lot of problems for Galena with their length, which Riverton also has quite a bit of length on their team, which we could see creating problems for Galena tonight, which Galena has multiple different styles they can play. They can get the ball inside and score, or they can shoot the perimeter shot. Jack Perry, one of the better shooters in the state, has been knocking it down all season long from the three-point line. So Riverton, they also played Frontenac. Frontenac exploited their defense, 74 points. Frontenac really had them figured out, and Riverton didn't have an answer for them. So that was a game a lot earlier in the season, which everyone knows teams prove a lot more middle to later in the season. So every game will get tougher for sure for Galena, but flashing back to their last one, a tough win at Colgan, being down 5 at half, their first deficit they've had going into the locker room. They were able to come back and win by 19 with a score of 60-41, moving to 8-0 overall and 4-0 in league play with a tremendous second half. 40 second half points is really what willed them to that victory, and such a tough environment up there against St. Mary's Colgan. Always a close game. They could have a chance to play them again in the tournament. We'll see how things shape out in that next week. But really, what stood out to me the most is how they held their composure in a tough environment. They had a couple offensive charges. They took 3 or 4 of those, which didn't go their way. And they were able to hold their composure, come out, be the better team, and kind of insert dominance inside and outside. Once they're able to get the outside shooting going, Jack Perry knocked down 4 threes there in the third quarter. And once they got that going, Galena was really able to do anything they wanted in that game. Tyler Little was a force inside really he was getting the ball inside, making a bounce, and finishing everything at the rim, which is exactly what you want to see. And the thing about this roster is they have a lot of versatility. They have a lot of guys. Tyler Little can play 1 through 5. Malachi Wesley's also a good ball handler and can play 1 through 5. And Ty Hall, he's more of a post guy, but what stands out to me about him is his ability to be able to pass in the post. He can pass out of double teams. He has good court vision. You'll see a couple times when he has it in the paint, he'll kick it way out to the corner where the defense has no attention and be able to find an open guy. But in games tonight, like playing against a Riverton team who wants to come in here and ruin your regular season, it's a huge advantage to have 5 seniors on your roster, because this group of seniors, they're used to winning and they've kind of been molded to winning. So it's a huge advantage because they have a lot of older guys that have been in situations like this and kind of know how to deal with adversity, and they can show younger guys like Jack Perry and Thatcher Botkin, who are going to be some of the main players in seasons to come, with 5 seniors graduating on this team, actually 6 players graduating on this team. So we're going to step away and take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have key players, keys to the game, and starting lineups tip-off shortly after that. All that coming up next on the Mercy pregame show.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin, to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done, roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Pregame is presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So, teams are getting set as they have the clock ready to roll. I wanted to get to some keys to the game for Galena. They really need to get into the paint and attack, get some of those guys in foul trouble. We're going to step away for a moment. We're going to do the national anthem one more time, so we'll be right back.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
So welcome back into live action. Want to get to some keys to the game for Galena. Really just exploit the paint. It'll open up a lot of shots out there on the perimeter. We saw it last game, or vice versa. When they can start shooting it, then it opens the paint up a lot. And anytime you're driving, that can open up a lot of lanes. So I'm going to get some starting lineups for the visitor Riverton Rams. Number 1, the junior, Noah Harper. Junior, number 24, Locke North. Senior, number 25, Colton Thomas. Senior, number 32, Jamie Richardson. Senior, number 50, Michael Shepard. And starting for your Bulldogs, senior, number 2, Malachi Wesley. Senior, number 11, Hadley Price. Senior, number 24, Ty Hall. Sophomore, number 33, Jack Perry. And senior, number 50, Tyler Little. And for some of the players, Tyler Little, 26 points out last go-round and 30 against Frontenac. He's averaging 21 points a game this season. Been nothing short of tremendous for this team. Also, their perimeter shooting, Jack Perry able to knock threes down from any spot on the floor. Season high 20 points against Colgan Tuesday. 18 second half points helped him fuel that comeback. And he's averaging about 16 on the season. So we're about set for tip-off now. As tipping off for the Rams, it'll be Michael Shepard and Tyler Little for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs win the tip-off, and they gain possession first. High ball pressure by the Rams. Now they get it to Tyler Little. Tall Rams team. Rice with it. Now he tried to get it to Little, but nearly stolen away. Now back to Price. He'll take the three. Short. And a rebound by Locke North. We're going to have a ball go out of bounds by Riverton. So Galena will get the ball back. Little with it. Now Ty Hall with it at the top of the key. Finds Jack Perry. Tyler Little takes a three from the right wing and gets it to go to get the scoring started. Tyler Little picks up where he left off against Colgan Tuesday night. Noah Harper with it. Now tried to kick it to the corner, but Malachi Wesley read that one and stole it away. Little drives right. Now a kick. Wesley's three-pointer on the way and good. Bulldogs start off hot from the three-point line and hit both of their three-point attempts. Or actually their first one was no good, but two in a row now. Riverton still working around, trying to find a opening to get inside. Now Noah Harper with it. Jump stops. Kicks to the corner. Loesch North gets it to go. Wesley with it at the top of the key, closely guarded by Jamie Richardson. Now Ty Hall, short shot, no good. Loesch North is going to be called for a travel. So some early turnovers killing the Rams right now. Maverick Harmon's going to check in for Ty Hall. Maverick Harmon has it. It's top of the key. Now they try and get it inside. Tyler Little with it. Sweeps through and drives to the hoop for a layup. Now a three taken. This shot no good by Colton Thomas. An offensive rebound by Noah Harper. And a 20-foot jumper taken, no good by Michael Shepard. Tyler Little comes away with it. Now Little thought about it. Makes his move to the rim. Pump fakes. Goes up, no good. Offensive fight for the rebound. And Riverton trying to dive out of bounds. Loesch North diving out of bounds, but off of Riverton first. Jack Perry, right wing three. No good. Strong rebound. Quickly thrown to the other end. And coming up with it's Jamie Richardson. Gets the layup to go. Tyler Little with it inside. Spin move. And he falls down, so travel called. Noah Harper calling out the play. And they give it a 3 taken. Shot's no good from Colton Thomas. Off the mark. And we're going to have a foul called on Michael Shepard. His first personal for the Rams. Tyler Little gets it. Now spin move. Uses his right hand off the glass. Gets it to go. Early 2 points for Little. Or 7 points. Now thrown inside. And a foul is going to be called. It's going to be against Maverick Harmon, his first. Ty Hall check into the game for Malachi Wesley. Noah Harper with it. On a drive. So defender slips. Shot put up, no good. Tyler Little with the rebound the other way. Jack Perry has it in transition. Now Harmon loses his dribble. Hits it to Tyler Little. Hall gets it inside to Jack Perry. He spins. Kick to the corner. Price's 3 on the way. No good. Ty Hall with an offensive rebound and has it taken away. Low Schnorth the other way. And a foul is going to be called on the floor. This foul is going to go against Hadley Price, his first. Kick to the corner, 3 ball, no good. Ty Hall there for the rebound. And Maverick Harmon will slow things down for Galena. Hadley Price gets it into Tyler Little, working on his guy, and a fall away jumper is good. Great bucket by Tyler Little there to fall away and score on a taller Jamie Richardson. Now a 3 taken from the left wing, and it's drained by Colton Thomas. Jack Perry with it. Finds Ty Hall at the top of the key. Now Hadley Price driving baseline. Gave it up to Tyler Little. Tyler Little comes away with possession. Finds Price in the corner. His 3 is good. 3 different guys for the Bulldogs with 3-point makes so far in the first quarter. No thought about it. He'll drive in. Takes the shot. Offensive rebound put up and in by Jalen McGuire. Now 15 seconds remain in the quarter. Galena could hold for the last shot. Working it around. Now they get it inside. Ty Hall with good positioning. Kicks it out to Price. A fadeaway. And no good from the corner. Will bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, your Bulldogs lead 15-10 over the Rams. Second quarter action coming up next.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. No.
Welcome back to live action from Galena, Kansas, as the Bulldogs jump out to a good start with a 5-point lead at the end of one. Now a turnover forced by the Galena zone. Riverton turning the ball over quite a bit in the first quarter. Galena with 0 turnovers. Price has it. Gets it to Ty Hall. Strong bounce on the floor and goes through the contact to get the bucket. No thought about it. Nearly stolen. Harmon with a good closeout. Jamie Richardson with it. Richardson with it. Back up top to Harper. Around the perimeter it goes. Jamie Richardson puts it on the floor, drives, and Malachi Wesley's there to take that away. And another forced turnover by Galena. Galena playing really good defense up in their man's face and not allowing him much breathing room to put it on the floor. Now a beautiful spin move by Tyler Little as he gets to the hoop and gets the easy basket. Noah Harper thought about it. Now Riverton with 4 guys on the perimeter. Now they get another guy inside. Throws up a jump shot off the glass, and Locke North gets it to go. Riverton so far has had no answer for Tyler Little. He takes a 3. That's no good. And a strong rebound, but he stepped out of bounds first. Great effort by Tyler Little. Instantly knew the shot was off. Charged in there. Had the rebound, but stepped a little bit too far over the line. Jack Perry checking in for Hadley Price. And worked inside. Jump hook by Jalen McGuire is no good. Wesley comes away with the rebound. Little feeds Harmon. Harmon in open lane, no good. Richardson with the rebound. Pushing it the other way. Finds an open man, and that shot's blocked by Tyler Little. Saved kept in bounds by Maverick Harmon. A good defensive sequence for the Bulldogs there. It's Tyler Little driving again, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Tyler Little with 11 points already in this game. And he can't get the first one to go. And Little can't get either to go. Wesley with an offensive rebound and put back. Now with it, Loesch North. Driving. And a travel called. So Galena continuing to force these turnovers, which have hurt Riverton from the start. Galena successfully beats the press. Now they find Wesley on the outside. His 3 is good. Wesley drains his second 3 of the game. And the Bulldogs extend the lead to double digits. They try to throw an alley-oop, but it hits the rim. And now a foul is going to be called on the floor. And this foul is going to go against Ty Hall, his first. Now deep 3 taken and good from Jamie Richardson. So Riverton continuing to hang in this game. Find Ty Hall outside. Now Tyler Little with it. Perry puts it on the floor. Now he goes up with it. Rolls around and bounces out. Richardson with the rebound. Now down to the other end. And basket's good from Tariq Richardson. Tyler Little has it at the top of the key. Feeds it inside to Jack Perry. Perry faces up, and I believe they're going to call a foul on the floor. This foul will go against Noah Harper of the Rams. Hadley Price will check back in the game for Ty Hall. Now Little takes the 3 and just short. There with the rebound is Tariq Richardson. Now Tariq Richardson goes up and gets it to go. So suddenly a 5-point game before halftime. Tyler Little has it. Tried to spin move and loses control of it. Now still driving. And the layup off the glass. Zach Feldkamp gets it to go. Cuts the lead down to 3 now for the Rams. Or the deficit. Harmon with a tough drive. And couldn't get it to go. Tyler Little on the offensive rebound. Up and in. As the Rams go quickly the other way. Wasting no time. Now Noah Harper with it. Lock north. Now Jamie Richardson. Driving in, finds an open lock north as he gets that to go. To cut the Bulldog lead down to 3. Riverton coming alive here in the last 4 minutes of this half. Tyler Little with it. Bulldogs trying to waste some time here. Tyler Little gets it inside. And Jack Perry's going to be fouled, and he gets it to go. They've tried that a couple times and liked the matchup with a smaller defender and Noah Harper on him. Jack Perry gets the foul and the basket that time. Perry's free throw's too strong. Tyler Little there to rebound. And now inside, Tyler Little's layup is good. And I believe timeout on the floor called by Galena. So Galena for the 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break with them. When we come back, we'll finish up the last 22.4 seconds of this quarter.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live as the Bulldogs lead by 7 with 22.4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. We're going to try and use the whole clock. A spin move inside and a block. They're going to call offensive 3 seconds in the lane. So Galena will have 6.3 seconds to get it inbounded, try and get a bucket on the other end. Riverton's going to put guy to press the ball in the backcourt. Wesley has it. Wesley pulls up from the left, top of the left wing, and no good. So that'll take us to halftime. The score at halftime, Galena 30, Riverton 23. We'll talk about first half stats and analysis coming up after this message.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four-states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family-owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Welcome into the the Galena Sports Live halftime show presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the four states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So some stats from the first half. Tyler Little leading the way with 15 points. Malachi Wesley with 8. Hadley Price with 3. And Jack Perry and Ty Hall each with 2 of their own. So every score on the score sheet scored there in the first half, which is a really good sign for Galena, showing that they spread the ball around very well. And really in the first half, they were able to get whatever they wanted, limited to the turnovers. And on the other end, they forced Riverton into a lot of turnovers, which for Riverton, it almost seems like the lead for Galena could be a lot bigger, but outside of those turnovers for Riverton, they finished the first half strong, which is certainly what they wanted to keep this game close. They knew they probably couldn't go into the locker room with the lead, and Galena got to be pretty satisfied with the half they played, putting up 30 points on this Riverton team who had some breakdowns there in the first quarter, and Galena stretch the lead out to double, continuing to dominate like he has the last 3 games. Ever since we came off of after the little Christmas break, Tyler Little's been putting up tremendous numbers, and there's been a supporting cast with him, which is really, really huge. And some of these players have kind of learned their roles. Hadley Price has kind of accepted that he's a really good passer, and when he's dribbling around, that he excels at finding open guys. And Tyler Little, anytime he has the ball in his hands, something good's going to happen for Galena, because anytime it seems like he's drove in today, he's had a couple nice moves, one really nice spin move to get to the hoop and finish, and then knock down a 3 to start the game off. So just showing that he can really do it all on the court 1 through 5. As we saw Malachi Wesley knock down 2 threes there in the first half. We don't really see him do things like that much. But he was a part of that. Galena had 3 different guys knock down 3-pointers there in the first half. For Riverton, size really wasn't an issue, but Riverton, their ability to shoot the ball has kind of hurt Galena. Not tremendously, but Riverton's been putting 4 guys out on the perimeter, and Galena's been jumping in their passing lanes, and it's all around about as good a first half as you can ask for if you're a Galena fan. So you see the players making their way back onto the floor, just about 2.5 minutes away from third quarter action beginning. With that said, we're going to step away here one more time before we come back, and we'll have some third quarter action shortly after that. All that coming up next on the Mercy halftime show.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the ad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live, as things are just about set for third quarter action to begin. And that half for Galena, 0 turnovers. It's perfect as it gets. So we'll see if Galena can close this one out. So Galena will start with the ball, start the third quarter. Jack Perry spots up for a 3. That one didn't get the rim, so rebound lock north. Shot taken, and good defense by Ty Hall. Tyler Little comes away with it. Dangerous pass, but saved by Tyler Little. Now they work it inside to Tyler Little. Makes his move. Gets it to Ty Hall. Now Ty Hall is going to be called for a travel. Quickly up the court by Noah Harper. One handling the ball. Passed inside and is fouled on the shot. Michael Shepard gets the basket and the foul. Foul goes against Malachi Wesley, his first personal. Gets to 3-point play to bring the Rams within 4. Perry will bring the ball up for the Bulldogs. Sweeps through. Tried to get to the hoop, but cut off by Noah Harper. Tyler Little with it. He falls away and drains it into the paint. And now a kick out, and the basket's good from Michael Shepard. Keep the lead at 4. Hadley Price has it on the wing. Inside to Tyler Little, spin move, and almost got it to go, but will go to the line for 2 shots. This foul goes against Michael Shepard for the Rams. And Little's first free throw rolls in. And Little gets both that time from the line. Noah Harper almost lost a pass. Now Lock North has it. 2 Bulldog defenders there. And a timeout called from the sideline by Coach Tucker Thomas. So we'll step away here for this 30-second timeout, and we'll come back with more action from the third quarter.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
So, Riverton charged with their first timeout of the half. Now driving inside. Bucket rolls in and out for Jamie Richardson. Ty Hall comes away with the rebound. Ty Hall thought about it. Won't do it. Now Tyler Little coming to set a screen. Price will take it all the way. His shot, no good. Lock North with the rebound. Trying to Euro step, and they're going to call a travel before that shot went in. Pass nearly stolen away. Now a bad pass from Ty Hall. Jamie Richardson tried to feed that pass in there. Had a little bit too much heat. Now the referees are going to talk it over. They're saying it might have touched one of the Bulldog defenders' fingertips. So they're going to end up giving it to the Rams after talking it over. They say it tipped off one of the Bulldog defenders' fingertips. To the corner, Malachi Wesley. Good defense. Now a spin move to get inside. And Jamie Richardson shot no good. Maverick Harmon for three. And that one no good. Jamie Richardson with the rebound. With pace. And now the Bulldogs force a turnover. Malachi Wesley driving in. Gets the basket and the foul. With a chance to move the lead to 9 for the Bulldogs. It's a good drive by Wesley to absorb the contact and get the bucket to go. So Ty Hall check in for Tyler Little. And Wesley can't get the free throw to go. Lock North with it, trying to drive and stolen away. I believe the pass was poked out by Jack Perry, but ends up in the hands of Hadley Price. Harmon gets it inside to Hall. Hall spin moves. Now Hadley Price from the corner, no good. And rebound by Riverton. There's going to be a foul called on Ty Hall. Not the foul you want to commit. And you're 80 feet away from the basket. So that'll be Ty Hall's second personal. Team foul number 2. Now driving. And the shot up, rolled around for a little bit, but no good. Ty Hall jumped in there to get the rebound. Now a little bit of pressure on the ball. Tense defense by Lock North. Ty Hall with it. And the travel called. Now into the corner. Back up top. Wesley guarding Lock North. Lock North goes up. His shot no good, but put up and in by Colton Thomas. Couple Bulldog rebounders there, but Colton Thomas jumped over him and got the putback. Cut the Bulldog lead to just 6 now. And a carry is going to be called on Maverick Harmon. So Galena now with 4 turnovers in the third quarter. Hawk North trying to drive. Colton Thomas is shot up and good to cut the Bulldog lead to just 3. So now Riverton's climbed their way back in this game after a 7-point halftime deficit. And Galena needs a basket. Now we get to Little, and a foul is going to be called. This foul will go against Jamie Richardson. Now a quick 3 by Jack Perry, rolls around and goes down. And the timeout's going to be called. We're going to have a timeout called by Riverton. So that's going to take us to a quick timeout break. Bulldogs lead by 6 with 1:16 left in the third.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live from Galena High School. As the Bulldogs up 6 with 1:16 left to play. Thanks to a 3 from Jack Perry, they were able to get it back to 6. Riverton's had the lead cut down to as low as 3, but Galena's had an answer. Now, out to the perimeter, and a travel is going to be called on Jamie Richardson. Now Harmon with it at the top of the key, finds Little. Little sweeps through and finds an open Wesley, but Wesley can't convert on the layup. So Riverton pushes it the other way. And we're going to have a travel called. So 2 turnovers in a row now by Riverton. Gives the Bulldogs the ball back with under a minute to play in the third quarter. Harmon with it now. Starting to pressure near half court. Little blows past it, finds an open Hadley Price in the corner, and his 3 is no good. Rebound Colton Thomas for the Rams the other way. Now Locke North tried to lob it up, and the ball was saved by Galena. Thought it was going out of bounds, but saved. Now a 3 taken. That's going to be no good. And Tyler Little with an offensive rebound. And they're going to call foul on I believe it went against Locke North. Perry takes a quick 3 and almost banked it in. But at the end of 3, Bulldogs still lead by 6. Coming up after this, we'll have fourth quarter action. And we'll see if the
to floors and everywhere in between, then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task.
So welcome in to the last quarter of play. Will the Bulldogs hang on, or will the Rams be able to mount a comeback? Jamie Richardson driving in, now takes a tough shot and gets it to fall. Cuts it to a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs now. Now Perry pulls up from the corner. His shot's no good. And it's going to be out of bounds off Galena. So that'll give Riverton the ball. Now they get it inside. Almost stolen away. Richardson Euro stepping and a blocking foul called. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be on Tyler Little, his first personal of the game. Team foul number 3 for the Bulldogs. Kick to the corner. Noah Harper's 3 on the way, no good. But an offensive rebound, and Colton Thomas gets it to fall and the foul. So a chance to cut the lead to 1 for Galena with that basket and the foul. So Ty Hall checking in for Jack Perry. And Colton Thomas completes the 3-point play. So now a big possession for Galena. Maverick Carbon now with it. Now inside Tyler Little, spin move, and foul is going to be called on the floor. Tyler Little had an open shot there, was trying to kick it to Harmon, but foul was still called on the floor. Now an open 3, Wesley takes it. Look good, but no good. Tyler Little there to clean it up and put it back. Noah Harper at the top of the key. Now Colton Thomas thought about it. Richardson kicks to Colton Thomas, and history's good to tie the game up at 41s. So under 6 minutes in a tie ball game. Maverick Harmon with it. Now Ty Hall has it. Tyler Little goes up and gets the tough basket to go to give Galena the lead back. Now Jamie Richardson tried to drive, and basketball stick with the Rams. Oh, this one going to come down to the wire for sure. Now quickly inside. Lock North's layup is good to tie us back up at 43 now. Now Harmon with it. It's Tyler Little at the top of the key. Wesley has it. He'll pull up from the free throw line. His shot no good. And Jamie Richardson there to grab the rebound. Lock North has it stolen away by Hadley Price. Good defensive play by Hadley Price. Not to hit the arm. Got all ball and poked it away. Tyler Little for three, because it was blocked. And now ball is going to be given to Riverton, as they say at last touch. Galena, bang bang play there. Could have went either way. So now with under 4 minutes, Riverton hasn't had a lead all game. Now Colton Thomas's shot gives them the lead with under 4 minutes left to play. Now Harmon will give it to Little. Little faces his defender up. Kick to the corner. Good pump fake. Shot's no good. Tyler Little almost had it. Now Riverton comes away with it. And they work it inside to an open Jamie Richardson for the basket. So now a 4-point deficit. Huge possession now for Galena. So they need some kind of points here. Ty Hall turns. Finds Jack Perry cutting. Perry loses control of it. And we're going to have a timeout called from the sideline. Back to conclude this game.
Family owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
So 30-second timeout called by Galena. They trail by 4. They'll have the ball out of this timeout. Galena still with 3 timeouts left. Riverton also has 3 timeouts left too. So every possession now critical in this game. Jack Perry to inbound. Harmon will take it up top. Now Tyler Little trying to post up in the paint. Now he gets it. Makes his move. Goes up strong and gets the finger roll to go to cut the deficit to 2 now. So now Riverton been on fire of lately. Good defense by Maverick Harmon, a crazy shot, and we're going to have the ball out of bounds, so it'll be Galena basketball. Now under about 2:15 left to play. Galena trails by 2. Now inside, Tyler Little fades away. His shot good to tie the game at 47s now. As Little ties the game, 47 now. The Bulldogs need some defense. Colton Thomas has shot no good, and it's going to roll off a Riverton defender's foot. So the ball will go back to the Bulldogs now, as they've managed to tie it up with 1:30 left to play. It's been the Tyler Little show here in the fourth quarter. Still anyone's game. So now they'll start their offense. Jack Perry has it, trying to get to Tyler Little. Nearly stolen away. Good feed by Tyler Little. Finds an open Harmon to put the Bulldogs up 2. And now we're under a minute. And Riverton trails by 2. With the ball, Noah Harper driving, fading away. Block. Jack Perry comes up with it. And now Maverick Harmon with control. And Bulldogs, a bucket here would be huge, as we're at 30 seconds, and Riverton has some fouls to give. So that'll be their 6th foul. So one more, and Galena will shoot a 1-and-1. Checking into the game, Malachi Wesley for Ty Hall. And we're going to have a timeout called on the floor by Galena. So 36.1 seconds to play. Bulldogs lead by 2. They'll have possession when we come back after this quick message.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So Bulldogs lead by 2 as they'll inbound the ball on their own side of the court. Riverton still 1 foul to give, so they just give their foul there. Or that foul will send them to the bonus. So Maverick Harmon will shoot a 1-and-1 at the line. So they're going to... Intentional foul is the call. So Maverick Harmon will get a free throw, and then Galena will get the ball back, I believe. As He drains the first. And gets a second to go to extend the Bulldog lead out to 4 now, as the Bulldogs will get the ball back now. So huge call there. An intentional foul, and now Harmon possesses it, and he's going to be fouled. So he'll go back to the line and shoot 2 more with 33 seconds left to play. Harmon will shoot a 1-and-1. Crucial free throws here now. And Harmon's first is good. Harmon can't get the back into the 1-and-1 to go. So Bulldogs lead by 5 now. Up the court with pace and fouled on the shot. That's going to send Jamie Richardson to the line for the Rams. This foul go against Malachi Wesley, his second personal, and a team foul number 5. Richardson gets the first one from the line. Richardson's second is good. And a timeout called on the floor. We'll have a full timeout called by Riverton. So we'll step away for a moment. Bulldogs lead by 3. They'll be getting the ball next with 26.1 seconds to play in this one.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com.
So Bulldogs will inbound from the baseline. Riverton still in the 1-and-1. They get it to Harmon. Now Tyler Little kind of passing it back and forth, playing keep away. Now Harmon finally brings it up and is eventually fouled after a lot of time ran off the clock there, about 15 seconds, until Riverton was able to get the foul. So Harmon will head to the free throw line now, try and make it a 2-possession game. Has a 1-and-1. And can't get to go. Tyler Little with the rebound. And Little finds Perry, who can dribble it around, and Perry's going to be fouled. So that'll send Jack Perry to the line. And now they're in the double bonus. So Perry will shoot 2 from the line this time. Perry's first one too strong. So really big free throw now. And Perry gets a second one, a huge free throw there. And a sigh of relief. So we're going to have another full timeout on the court. We'll stay here. We've had quite a bit of commercials. Tyler Little with 27 in the game right now. Maverick Harmon's came up huge here in the fourth quarter. Some of his ball handling and 3 of those free throws he hit. He's missed his last 2, though. And Jack Perry just hit the most clutch free throw of them all tonight for Galena. Riverton will have 11.9 seconds to try and make up 4 points. So got to think they're going to be going for a 3 here. Have no other choice, really. Galena still has some fouls to give, so I could see him taking a foul before the ball gets across half court. 5 team fouls for Galena. And outlet thrown and taken away. Harmon has it. And now Tyler Little. And time's running out. And a hard foul committed by Riverton will all but ice this one. As Galena showing what they're made of tonight with a comeback down 4 with under 3 minutes to play. And Tyler Little tied the game up and then found an open Maverick Harmon to put him up 2. And after that, the Bulldogs have locked down their defense, and it's been all Bulldogs since. Perry will shoot 2. First one's good. Now Perry gets both that time. And now quickly up the court by Riverton. Jamie Richardson will take the 3. No good. Tyler Little rebound. And Galena's going to hang on and win. And move to 9-0 on the season. 9-0 overall. And 5-0 in league play this year. Huge win by Galena. All that coming up next. We'll recap the game and some stats throughout the game coming up on the Mercy postgame show.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live, and welcome into the pregame show presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. So, Galena comes back down 4 with about a little under 3 minutes to play. Galena was able to come back and end up winning the game by 6, thanks to huge game by Tyler Little, 27 points, 3 games in a row, scoring at least 25 points now. Malachi Wesley finished with 10, Maverick Harmon with 5, Hadley Price with 3, Ty Hall with 2, and Jack Perry with 8. So scoring from all around. Didn't see too much of Jack Perry tonight. Had the most clutch free throw of all the game, putting it to a 2-possession game with about 11 seconds to play. And down the stretch when Galena really needed Tyler Little the most, he was there. He was the main guy to count on. Riverton had their best guy guarding him, Jamie Richardson, but Tyler Little was just too much for Jamie Richardson all night. Being powerful inside, finishing strong at the rim, and also his instincts to find the open guy on the court because he saw the bucket by Maverick Harmon that put him up 2. Saw the double team was coming, and he was able to pass out of that to a wide open Maverick Harmon for a layup. And just a really good athlete overall. And this game, all in all, was a really good team win. And their the veterans on this group, it really showed that this is an older team because they were able to keep it together under pressure. They weren't moving scared with the ball. They knew what they wanted to do with the offense. They talked it over in the huddle, and then they executed perfectly on defense. 2 huge stops there in the at the end of the game. The one where Noah Harper was driving on Jack Perry. Jack Perry blocked it and retained possession of it, and that sent him to the line, got him up 2, and then on the Riverton inbound from their baseline, not sure who ended up coming away with it, but they were able to pick it off and basically seal the deal. So really good, really well-coached team over there at Riverton. Galena will see them again this year, and second time's always a harder game. So that's definitely a game that's going to be dotted on both teams' schedules. And Galena knows that this Riverton team's serious because they'll see them at least one more time, possibly even 2 more times. One of the better teams in the CNC League this year, as they have wins over Girard, Baxter. So I don't know what happened with the stream now. I had a couple more things to say, but so yeah, wrapping it up. Galena has a Tony DuBray Classic next week, where we will not be live streaming this game on Monday or Tuesday, but on Monday, the girls will take on Arma, and the Galena boys will take on Nevco, or Nevada High School. So we'll try and get all the insights we can on that, but we will not be live streaming that game Monday or Tuesday. We'll have all the other live streams up for you for second round, no matter win or lose for either team, how it goes. We'll have all those live streams here for you on Galena Sports Live. So make sure you guys tune into those. We'll have one Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and possibly Saturday. Hopefully we have 2 of them Saturday. But that's going to round it out for me for the night. Galena boys moving to 9-0 and 5-0 in league play, and the girls dropping to 2-7 and 1-4 in league play. So both teams with things to work on, with a huge Tony DuBray Classic coming up and some good teams in that. So we'll see you guys next time on Galena Sports Live.